1988 Leaf wax pack box. This is going to be the Canadian version of Don Russ. We're going to pull 4 wax packs out of the box. They are 10 card wax packs, as the 88 Leaf set was about half the size of the 88 Don Ross set. We're going to do 2 videos, so this will be video 1 of 2, packs 1 and 2. No cards on the bottom. Box looks very similar, although it says Leaf instead of Don Ross. You've got some French, but if you notice, the cards themselves are Don Russ cards, not Leaf cards. Thought that was interesting. All right, let's pull pack. Let's pull the first 2 packs. I think we're getting low. Maybe not, because these are only 10 card packs, so they're a lot thinner. All right, packs 1 and 2. I've still got my list. I'm thinking that these are going to be valued at about the same as what the Don Russ versions are. And it looks like we've got a little bit of wax residue on the back of the Bryn Smith card. So we're going to go ahead and toss the Bryn Smith card out. Got some wax residue there. The puzzle pieces, as far as I can tell, are the American version. There's just one. There isn't a separate, even though it says Leaf. I believe even the Don Ross ones say Leaf as well. So there's our Stan Musial puzzle piece. And look at that, right off the bat. Dale Murphy. That's awesome. 88 Leaf, a Dale Murphy. We'll take that. That's very cool. Poster child for 88 Don Ross Leaf. Got Marty Barrett, Greg Jeffries, Ryne Sandberg. Now what? We'll put Jeffries up there. He was a great player. We'll put Sandberg up there. Prayers go out to him as he's dealing with cancer. There's Mike Witt, Bert Blyleven, both great pitchers. Roger Clemens, nice. Bit of a hot pack here, if I do say so myself. Darrell Evans. And finally, Dick Schofield. Lost 1 card, but made up for it with a lot of great cards. How's the back of this card looking? Got some wax residue, some staining on the back of the Doug Drabek card, so we're going to go ahead and toss that card out. Here is our Stan Musial puzzle piece. And then here is what the puzzle would look like when complete. Here's the Stan Musial puzzle card. And that's going to be, of course, the Leaf version, as there's English and French. We'll put that up there. Oh, very nice. Picked up an MVP of Tim Rock Raines. Real happy about that. The MVPs in the Leaf set are not going to be bonus cards. They're going to be part of the regular set. And, of course, the Leaf set is biased towards the 2 Canadian teams at the time, the Toronto Blue Jays and the Montreal Expos. Keith Moreland. Got a Don Ross Diamond King of Tommy John. Sweet Lou Whitaker, very nice. We'll take it. There's Corey Snyder. Scott Bradley. Tony Fernandez, phenomenal player he is. And finally, the GOAT, Jose Canseco. Awesome. Man, those were some good packs, even though we lost 2 cards. What did we pick up? Got Sweet Lou Whitaker, longtime teammate of Alan Trammell, my favorite player. They both started with the Detroit Tigers in '78, and I believe they spent their whole career playing for Detroit. Stan Musial puzzle card. Ryne Sandberg. Prayers go out to him as he's dealing with cancer. Tony Fernandez, phenomenal player. MVP of Tim Rock Raines. There's Roger Clemens. Greg Jeffries. In the center, we've got the GOAT, Jose Canseco. Great looking card there. Got our DK of Tommy John. And you can see the back. You can tell it's a Leaf card. It's bilingual, English-French. And then the poster child for 1988 Don Ross, 1988 Leaf, Dale Murphy. That's awesome. There you have it, folks. Packs 1 and 2, video 1 of 2, 1988 Leaf, 10-card wax packs from the box. Stay tuned for video 2 of 2.